I went on a holiday in May and I broke my finger in 3 places. Yay! And then I was a bit disappointed because there was a kids camp coming up soon, and I just knew I'd be sort of at half speed. And on the kids camp, it was Christine, yes, who was the speaker. She invited the kids to come and pray. She just basically said, has anyone got anything that they want, to have healed, or does anyone want prayer for something? And so she invited anyone up, and I thought, well, it won't hurt. It's a broken finger in 3 spots. Even if it gets healed in 1, that's still pretty good. 1 out of 3 is not bad. And these guys just sort of came around. It was pretty obvious what I'd done because my finger was in a sling. It was like, what have you done? Oh, my foot's sore. They just started praying, and I actually felt something. I felt a click in my finger, and basically the day after the camp finished, I had full range of movement, and I'd only just injured it maybe a week before the camp started, maybe 2 weeks, and I was told it would be a 7 or 8 week prognosis, and they were talking about pins and surgery, and I'm like, it's a finger, it's not like a leg. But after the camp, it was literally full range of movement. There was no pain whatsoever. It was absolutely bizarre in a good God way.
Well, I think last year at school, my teacher had a sore back, and I asked if he needed prayer, and then all my friends joined in and we prayed, and then it was healed.
A few years ago, me, my brothers and a few friends prayed for this man. His foot, he had something wrong with the tissue, and we prayed for it, and it went down because it was very swollen, and it went down and it was all healed. Because I had prayed for people before and they had been healed, I was happy to pray for Jody.
Yeah, when I prayed for my teacher, it kind of gave me confidence that I could pray for other people as well.
I went back to the doctors, obviously, after the camp. I told him that I'd been on a camp and that some kids prayed for me, and he had the x-rays with him that I had taken up at Airlie Beach, so there was no way to refute the injury itself, and he knew the date, and so I'm standing in front of him and he said, oh, you've just healed very quickly, and I went, that must be what it is. So no, I did say to him that kids had prayed at this kids camp, and who knows, maybe he was probably thinking about that on his coffee break or at night. I knew what it was. I knew the healing for what it was. It was great to just see God rock up in not a major way, but it just reminds you that he actually kind of cares about the big stuff and the little stuff for us, even a finger. It's great. Yeah.